começar a gravar. Let's go! Penhasco do Canto do Falcão. Vamos lá. Pet Games. Não sei se eu falei com você. Será que a gente vai encontrar a mãe dele?
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Saudades do Torgo.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
Jill, você é perfeito. Entenda.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Together.
Come on.
Linhagem.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Oi, Edu. Alô, velho. Tá com frio, agora eu tô. Tô bem, Edu, e você? Como você tá? Meu Torgon tá aqui no meu colo. Será que ainda sei jogar? Lógico. Ah, eu posso chamar meu Chocobo. Abelha assassina? Caraca, mano, tem as abelhas aqui. Opa. Olha. Level 24 abelha, tá? Oh my god. Esqueci que eu odeio. Caramba, Jill.
Come on.
A musiquinha.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Ai, Ambrosia. Uhul! Nem precisava.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
We're going hunting for outlaws.
Ah, meu Deus! Deixa eu ver se eu consigo dar um zoom nesse rio. Ai, que tenho. Vou focar na missão.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? You won't be disappointed. I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands
Você precisar de ajuda, eu não vou te ajudar.
could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger.
Errado ele não tá.
The Empire is a harsh master. Its
Pra onde
demands
a
are
gente
great,
passa é
and its justice
desgraça,
swift.
mano. Todo mundo
But
morre,
as long as we
então.
keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. in the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well,
acho que a história da Jill é muito mais profunda do que o jogo contou até agora. Acho que mais pra frente a gente deve descobrir mais coisas sobre ela.
Would have the courage to stand against the Empire. A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Let's go. This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
You deserve a rest. Ever since the apodatory, more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
Bad idea. You're not going to like it.
Isso aqui vai ser meio... Eu sabia. Mano, isso aqui é muito roubado. Essa skill é muito roubada. Ah, pronto. Ah, caiu todo mundo muito separado, velho.
Get him. Get him.
Isso aqui é coisa boa, hein? A trilha desse jogo é muito boa. Final Fantasy, né? Final Fantasy é... As trilhas são muito boas. Tirando até a do 15. A do 15 é ok.
More of my mother's men.
Over here! All yours,
Não faço muito stream, Isaac. Ai, meu Deus. Ok. Acho que aqui nem tem como morrer pra queda, né? Existe sempre uma barreira invisível. Itens. Ai, que susto! Eu sei, aranha.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
Eita.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We
Tem
owe
coragem.
you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Então vai, meus.
I'll show you a true Brazilian.
Tá faltando o Big Boss, né? O Big Boss não tava aqui, eu acho. Final Fantasy favorito? Até agora é o 7. 7 Remake. É o meu favorito. A gente matou o Big Boss.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Peraí que tem um item ali. São Paulo ganhou. Meu irmão foi pro estádio. Nem acompanho mais futebol.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Nossa! Uou! Todos marcados. Nossa.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
A mãe dele não vale um centavo. Sempre desconfiei que a mãe dele não valia nada,
We
mas
can't leave them here like this.
tá se superando.
But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
They're approaching near the bridge. There Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Yeah!
No need to ride from here.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush, no. You didn't hear nothing.
Ousado.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
Tô, velho. Não posso chamar de outro play.
Faster!
We're not alone.
Só passar reto.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Ah, é, tem o tio. Ah, é, a gente tá à procura do tio dele, lembrei agora.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Oi, Felipe. Lady, muito obrigada pela sua raid. Muito obrigada por trazer a galera aqui. Sejam todos muito bem-vindos. Hello, hello. Oi, Enix. A gente tá aqui no Final Fantasy XVI. Eu tô fazendo 100%, né? Então eu tô fazendo todas as side quests. Não tô usando os anéis de ajuda lá. E é isso. E a história tá ficando cada vez melhor. Sejam todos muito bem-vindos.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy!
Oi, Marcelo. Oi, Mura SG.
Voice friends dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
A galera tá pistola, tá? A rainha.
Better out there than in here!
Fuck off! I'm the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth?
Eu acho que eu tô chegando na metade do jogo.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Tô chegando na metade. Agora, eu acho. Pelo menos é o que o PlayStation diz, né?
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least
Mas é
bribe
até
them.
bom não saber se aonde eu tô do jogo, porque aí eu não fico ansiosa.
Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
Escolha, né, Jill?
As long as it is abandoned.
Se não estiver abandonado, a gente dá um jeito.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Ah, mano, tem uns itens ali. Ah, e aqui tem um baúzinho. O baúzinho é sempre bom pegar. Nem sempre. Uma praia aqui, ó. Cara, Cara, essa skill é muito roubada. E eu amo ela. Eu sempre aperto os negócios errados ali, aí eu acabo usando poção, acabo usando sei lá o quê. Chegamos! Opa! Você faz o upgrade, ô Léo. Faz o upgrade nas habilidades.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
A primeira coisa que eu fiz quando eu ganhei a habilidade do Limit Break foi upar. Ah, vou upar. Aí, tipo, apareceu mais uma barra pra mim. Aí eu quero uma quarta barra, né? Só que aí é 2k de ponto.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Foi mal aí, cara. Eu tô indo embora. Uh-oh. Acho que não.
Or not.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Opa! Um parceiro, então.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed.
Wait!
You have naught to fear from us.
Wait! É que tem uns cara que... Meu Deus, é ele mesmo. No começo do jogo. Caraca. Continua a mesma cara. Um carinha da guarda também, real, né? Ele... Eu lembro dele.
We can speak inside.
Não mudou nada. Pô, mano, a gente matou os... Não, a gente não matou. Engraçado que a missão tá, mate os inimigos. A gente, teoricamente, deveria ter matado, né? E a gente descobre que os nossos inimigos não são os nossos inimigos.
And those who wouldn't bend
Só
the knee.
depois, entendeu? Da treta, mas enfim.
We left before the Empire could make examples of us. Though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son?
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Peterson. Ele tem outro irmão? Ele tem o Joshua?
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our weights.
Assim...
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
É porque o que acontece? Ah, deixa eu ver se atualizou aqui. Essa Annabella é a mãe do Joshua e do Clive. Só que aí depois que aconteceu todo aquele caos e tal, e o rei morreu, e o Joshua também, entre aspas, né? E só sobrou o Clive sobreviveu. Ela conseguiu assumir o reino com um outro cara. E esse cara, ele tem um filho que o filho dele é o dominante do Bahamut. Entendeu? Então, é isso. Então, digamos que o dominante do Bahamut, que eu não lembro o nome, ele é meio que meio-irmão, talvez. Eu não sei como que é a relação da mãe do Clive com o rei, né? Eu não sei se eles estão...
What is it you require? May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Oh.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for
os produtores, eles se inspiraram em Game of Thrones, né? Eles falaram, acho que em alguma entrevista, alguma coisa assim, que eles assistiram e tem coisas de Game of Thrones, assim.
While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units,
eu nunca assisti,
which we
então
can use to our advantage.
Não consigo pegar as referências.
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now, if you will, I will show you the way. Very good. 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 Now make ready for battle.
As you command. Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Escudos. Durante a missão principal, companheiros diferentes dispostos a ajudar poderão viajar com Clive. Porém, dependendo do destino, eles podem preferir permanecer no esconderijo. No problem. Eu tendo o Torgal do meu lado, tô de boa.
The blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Sai da frente, senão eu vou atropelar, hein?
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Pra sair.
What is it
A
now?
armadura dos caras é
I
bonita,
told
né?
you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Os guardiões,
You
né?
presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might
Respeita que
of
não é
the
qualquer
Black
dog, hein? É ele que vai
Shields?
te matar, viu?
Then come, die along with your flame. For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
More dragons.
Whoa. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Não, aqui, Clive.
Get him.
Ah, claro.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided
Pode vir,
one.
cara. Pode vir que eu tô pronto.
In taking it,
Acabei de... Que droga,
you
gastei
have
meu
but
limite
proven
break.
our point
Ia ser útil agora.
that this land is in dire need of cleansing.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You ain't finished yet. All yours, Nice try.
Fine hound. Help me, boy.
Nossa, quase que eu morro também.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battle to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place.
Uma humanidade acaba
be that as it
com
may,
tudo que tem, né?
it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Quando é que a gente vai ver a mãe dele, hein? Dá umas porradas nela. Parece.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
Não morre, hein, Wade, por favor.
Go on now, my lord.
Cuida aí, cara. Não aguento mais perder paciência. A forma como ela trata, eu achava que ela não fosse mãe dele. Sim, ela é. É que pra ela foi muito decepcionante o primeiro filho não ser o dominante da Fênix, né? Que era essa expectativa que eles tinham, né? Que a família tinha. A mansão. Mansão Hospital.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
É o tio dele.
All right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
De azulzinho.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Ei, tio, beleza?
Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
O cara não tá reconhecendo, não? Mano, ele é a cara do pai dele. Ele tá vestindo as roupas do pai dele, pelo amor de Deus, tio. Tá de sacanagem, né? Ok.
You would mock me as well.
Ok. Tirou a espada imaginária.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshod.
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Ah, ele agora consegue reconhecer. Caraca, né, mano? O cara tá com a roupa do...
Infectious flax wench.
É a cara do pai
Even
dele.
in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Clap, chat. Teatrinho 10/10, parabéns.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive.
Cuidado com o velho.
Dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
O dele é mais legal que a mãe.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
Gostei desse tio, na hora, ó. Já vai receber a gente com jantar e tal. Pô, gostei.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
A Twitch tá bugada mesmo.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Viceroy, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new...
Deixa eu ver um negócio aqui, rapidão. Ah, ele é irmão do Elwyn. É, eu imaginei que ele era irmão do Elwyn. E detalhe, né, pra quem não sabe, perdeu um pouco da história, o rei, o pai e a mãe do Clive são primos, né? Então, o Byron, ele é irmão mais novo do pai do Clive, mas ele também é primo da Annabella, né? Que é a rainha, né? Cunhada dele. Pô, pior ainda mais a situação do tio dele, né? Como é que o tio... Mano, é irmão mais novo do rei, do pai do Clive, e não reconheceu o filho. O filho do irmão dele. Como assim? É a cara do irmão dele.
Low.
Mas enfim.
Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse,
Ela
I've been
fez alguma
charged with
coisa pra
governing
Jill.
this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid
E a
Wade
Jill não
and
tá
his merry
contando
band
com...
of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo.
Pô, se um dia eu for tia, eu quero ser que nem
weeks.
esse cara aí, mano.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Você quer um carro? A tia vai te dar um carro. O que você
Only a
precisa
fool
mais?
would believe even half of the things you claim.
Mimar meus sobrinhos.
But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still.
Eu só não quero ter a memória dele, né? De, tipo, não reconhecer o sobrinho. Ligado? Aí eu não quero. Eu quero poder reconhecer os sobrinhos. Tipo, oh, quanto tempo, tia? Tudo bom? Me dá um dinheiro aí? Me dá uns 10 mil reais? Dou. Me passa o Pix. Quero ser essa tia, mano.
Untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's
Quer dizer, calma, dinheiro depende. Dinheiro depende pra que o meu sobrinho vai usar.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about
É melhor dar o que ele quer. Se ele quer uma viagem, eu compro a viagem. Se ele quer um navio, eu compro o navio, entendeu? Parece.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Why then? Who shall we pillage first?
Mano, ele é hype, já gostei dele.
Fetch me my cutlass.
Hype, mano, esse tio é hype, eu gostei. A Jill tá meio... Tá tocada ali, hein? Fica com ciúmes não, Leo. Mamãe dá o que você quiser também.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Jill tá estranha. Conversa com ela, Clive. Pelo amor de Deus, toma atitude. Finalmente. Uma pergunta. Decente.
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Não, Jill.
Jill.
Vai, Clive, dá aquele apoio moral, pelo amor de Deus, faz alguma coisa.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benedict.
Clive! Meu casal, Clive, que corta clima, véi. Descansar é o caramba, véi. Até o Torgal tava ali esperando um beijinho que fosse, mano. Ai, eu acreditei, hein? Putz, nessa cena eu acreditei. Ah, velho, que sacanagem. Ah. Ai, meu casal, sério. Lindos. Que cena. Você quer cachorro?
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Não teve beijo. Mas tem missão. Bam, 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 bam.
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? It's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul
Falta atitude pro
ones, thanks.
Clive, cara.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for
Ele
a
vai deixar o
butcher's
grande finale
cleaver.
pro final.
From spit roasts
No
to
final rola, no
sweetmeats,
final
this
rola.
book has
Se ela
it
não
all.
morrer, né?
What I wouldn't
Se a
give to
Jill não
bring
morrer
these
no final, vai
recipes to
rolar um
life.
beijinho.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic!
Fantastic!
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chances, the only...
Tá bom, isso aqui é ingrediente,
Moses, one of the
papapá.
butchers in Martha's Rest.
Vou tirar essa notificação aqui do pedra.
Typical nobles.
How did we never
There are new
hear?
billets being posted every day.
Clive!
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Yet normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him. Something's getting him down. It's like he's lost his spark. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear. Because he respects you, innit?
Okay.
Fine.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him...
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we
esse
both turn up
sotaque.
at once. So, I'll go first, wait a bit, then head over when...
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. All done?
Clive. Here you go. Always something in there.
Fiz só um, os outros dois eu não fiz. Deixa eu ver se o mapa tá aberto pra mim. Tá. Ah, eu posso fazer as caçadas agora também. Ah, acho que eu vou fazer isso, hein? Tá tudo liberado, ó, o mapa todo. Porque às vezes, dependendo de onde você tá, eles não abre a caçada. Não abre o mapa, aliás. Vou fazer a missão que tá aqui.
I could have sworn we had a few.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Você tá triste, meu amigo.
First August. What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been waiting. I thought you might want to talk.
I told you not to stick your nose in my...
Clive just wants to help, innit? Talk to him. You know, please, mate.
It's not the sort of thing you bother...
Why don't you tell us all?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. There. You got what you came for.
All right.
É isso. Ah, meu amigo, achei que era uma coisa mais importante, sabe? Por de Deus. E a filha do Cid, hein? Nunca se falou dela, não. Nunca mais. Ela deve aparecer até o final do
I
jogo.
always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Didn't think anything could rattle him.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will...
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Assuming you're happy to help that...
Too bloody right.
Glad to hear it. First things first. Karen. Do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we've...
Sorry, sold it all. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it, but it were nicely put together, that's for certain. Next all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned...
You don't know where we might find...
Like I said, we don't trust hunters neither.
I see.
He did tell me, apparently, his next commission's for a set...
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now where the bleeding hell?
Ah,
you,
que
Karen.
delícia. Vai juntar com um quadro de caçada.
Sounds like going after that griffin might be the...
I'll leave the hunting while you get...
Ah, blá, 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 ok. Olha só, uma coisa juntou com a outra. Que eu queria. Eu já queria fazer o quadro mesmo. Eu ouvi você dizer que quer caçar um grifo. Eu tenho um anúncio perfeito pra você, Cupo. Um terror que os moradores locais chamam de hipogrifo. Ah, apareceu um... Portão oeste de Carnovante. Oeste, 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 oeste. Aqui eu acho, né? Era pra ele... Eu apertei alguma coisa errada, né? Provavelmente. Ala perdida. Ué, cara, use o quadro de caçado para localizar, tá? Eu acho que eu já localizei, não? Era pra marcar no mapa? Ei. Não acontece nada, não dá pra marcar. Ah, tá falando dela perdida, não tava? Pera aí. E Thiago? É uma telhala perdida e carnorvante, é. Engraçado que o local. Portal Oeste de Carnorvente, Sunbreak. Acho que é a ala perdida. Aqui. Mas é que a missão fica ali marcada, velho. Deveria pelo menos ter tirado. Colina. Deve ser pra cá, ó. É pro outro lado. Pra cá, ó. Dá pra chamar o... Não. O Choco.
Good day to you.
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
É, deveria sair dali, né? Porque fica ali. Use o quadro. Parece que eu não... Ah, é em cima. Eu sempre esqueço. Parece que eu... Sei lá, mano. Não tô fazendo a missão. Poderia estar, tipo, ache o hipogrifo. E aí, tipo, não marca nada marcado no mapa, sabe? Bom, pelo menos com o Chocobo ficar mais rápido de achar.
Come on.
Yeah!
Não é aquele bicho. Obviamente. Nem esses. É aquele ali, ó. Será? Vendo certo, vendo certo. É. Ô, louco, Dio, não sabia que a gente tava postando corrida, não. Do nada ela saiu correndo na minha frente, cara.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey.
Ah, é aqui
Let's
mesmo.
hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
É aqui mesmo.
Thanks, Gal.
Live falou ali, é isso. É. Apareceu. Easy peasy! Ai, que bonitinho. Parece o bicuço do Harry Potter. Nossa, rank B, tô ferrada. Vou apanhar, já tô prevendo. A música.
We'll have to wait. Bogle, look sharp. Bogle, kill! Now, Bogle! I'll be fine now. Give me thunder! Bogle, kill!
Oh my god, apertei o errado. Meu Deus.
Well done, Togo.
Execução, né?
To me, boy. Wake up!
Morri. Ok. Onde eu tô? Ah, tô perto. Não, não tô não. Tô lá do outro lado. O quê? Não, tô certo. Certo. Ou não? Não lembro, mano. Era pra cá mesmo? Não, é aqui, ó. Não é? Era aqui, na verdade. Aqui, ó. Mano, por que o jogo me largou aqui? What the heck? Tudo bom?
Good day to you.
É. Quero ver. Eu deveria upar as outras coisas, né? Esse aqui eu acho interessante.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
Talvez eu preciso comprar poção. E...
What can I interest you in today?
Não, eu quero comprar. Não, ele já...
Keep fighting the good fight.
Não é aqui! Aqui em cima. Você tá comendo minha blusa ali, eu não acredito. Vou fazer um pips rapidão. Rapidones.